What up, guys? Annie T here, Guild Forever, however you want to call me. We are going to be reviewing Fairy Tail episode 327. Sorry if it took me quite a bit to upload this. This should have been uploaded days ago, but things came up and, I was actually trying to upload it yesterday, but I was doing a live stream and that took kind of my energy. But yeah, I got it. I'm also going to be reacting next. The second episode of the Seven Deadly Sins, season 3. Hopefully the second episode is a bit more appealing than the first, because I'm not gonna lie to you, the first episode of season 3 wasn't all that great to me, in my opinion. I didn't think it was that great. But let's see how this episode does. But for now, we're going off tangent. Let's just focus on Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail episode 327. Definitely I'm enjoying it. I can tell though we are about to reach the end of this. Natsu is now going in with a form or a technique, I guess you could say, called the Seven Dragons, Raging Fire, Seven Dragons, something like that. It's basically a combination of all the Dragon Slayers inside Natsu into one attack. I'm assuming that's what it is, or maybe it's like a form. Similar to I'm assuming God Serene, because God Serene is basically a dragon slayer of multiple elements, which is pretty damn OP. But yeah, Natsu is going to be facing off Acnologia. It looks like in one final attack. Hopefully this takes out Acnologia, but really, I mean, when you think about it, how would that make any sense when all of them were fighting him together? It's basically the same thing, it's just they're all in Natsu. But they were already fighting him all together already from the beginning, and they got their butt stomps, I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm hoping this form does the trick. If it doesn't, it's like it's Acnologia. He's immune to everything. So yeah. Looks like Lucy and everyone managed to take a handle of Acnologia in his dragon form in the physical world. Well, so now that he's imprisoned within the spear, they gotta go Rocky by the dragon. Hopefully that's enough to put a stop to him. So that way the Slayers can defeat Acnologia in the Rift plane, and then that's pretty much it. They take him out there, they take him out in the physical world, and that's it. The war is over, which was a huge struggle, but god damn. This was a very one-sided war, and they won it, but it was such clutch. It was like such a clutch situation. So hopefully it turns out great. And I'm not gonna lie to you, most of the situations was because of Natsu. Like, if you really think about it, the main two threats that pretty much controlled the tide of this war, Acnologia, Zeref, they were done in all by Natsu. Natsu did them in himself. Well, obviously, for when it came to Acnologia, it was all the seven Slayers merged into his body. But still, if you really think about it, Natsu is the one that took down Acnologia and Zeref, assuming it's just him. And this technique does the trick. But you would think, how? It's like, how? This freaking Acnologia eats everything. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully, though, I can't wait. Part of me is excited to see the next episode the following week, but at the same time, I'm going to be a little sad because I do very much so want to. I mean, once again, there is the manga, which I'm thankful that I at least have the manga. And Eden Zero, I did start it before a long time ago. I did like the first chapter, but I remember bits and pieces, but for the most part, I forgot. So yeah, I'm going to do that also. So hopefully Eden Zero and the Fairy Tail, no matter what, because Fairy Tail is my bread and butter. Like, I love that show. Hopefully Eden Zero can live up to Fairy Tail's reputation. I mean, I'm not saying it has to be as good as Fairy Tail. I'm not even expecting it to surpass Fairy Tail. But I just want at least a good plot. That's it. And I know I've noticed that some along the lines, people say like, oh, Eden Zero is just like a copy and paste of Fairy Tail or something, character design-wise. When you think about it, no duh, some of the characters in Eden Zero are going to look like Fairy Tail characters. Please ignore the background noise. I don't know what the hell is going on over there. Anyway, yeah, so even if, let's just say, some of the characters of Eden Zero look similar to the ones in Fairy Tail, What the heck did you expect? The artist is from the same guy. That's his art style. Therefore, it's going to look similar. Like, for example, as I mentioned it before, Eden Zero's main character, Shiki, I think is his name, literally looks like they're Gray and Natsu's child. Even though that sounds kind of sus. Literally, his facial expressions remind me of Natsu, and his hairstyle is like a mix of Natsu and Gray. But yeah, this guy looks literally like a combination of Natsu and Gray. But either way, it doesn't bother me. He's still his own character, no matter what. Even if he looks similar, that doesn't mean they are similar. So it doesn't matter either way. So hopefully this is a show I can get into. I heard there's quite a bit of chapters for Eden Zero, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm wondering, when is Eden Zero going to come out as an anime? Because I would definitely love to see that. I will admit though, like, if the anime does get announced sooner than later, I'm not sure if I'm still going to read the manga. Anyway, regardless of that, I just wanted to make that known. Honestly, I'm just really, because especially this episode made me feel more nostalgic toward the end, because where it showed Lucy going through her memories of when she first met Natsu back then, and Happy, how she joined Fairy Tail, such and such, and then the journey begin. Low key, I kind of wish, when I saw that, I'm like, man, a part of me wishes that I could erase my memory. That way I can relive this whole journey all over again and be surprised and happy throughout everything else. I mean, still, on my own time, I am going to be rewatching Fairy Tail later on, in the subbed version. That way, I can see the differences, and I just want to hear how the voices sound, more or less. So later on, I will be seeing Fairy Tail sub, because why not? For those of you that are wondering, like, why, like, do you like sub versions more than dub? Do you like dub more than sub? Personally, I don't give a rat's behind. If I want to watch a dub, I want to watch a dub. If I want to watch it sub, I want to watch it sub. It doesn't matter. As long as I like the voices, then I'm good. Like, there are moments where I actually do prefer the dub versus the sub, because I hate reading subtitles. Like, I thoroughly hate reading subtitles. It's a pain. But even still, there are some sub versions that I will admit are better than the dub. Which isn't a problem for me, because me, like some people, have watched anime subbed over the dub. For example, Naruto, the whole series, I watched it all in, well, the first season I watched it in dub, and it was okay. And then the Shippuden, I saw that in dub in the beginning, but I wasn't feeling it too much, so I went in the subbed. Then I just stuck to sub versions of Naruto all the way through. Bleach, well, I finished most of the anime, but not all of it. And even then, I haven't even touched the manga. I just know how it ended, because some people don't know how to shut up with spoilers. So, yeah. But still, I still enjoyed it. My Hero Academia, I watched it subbed because I like Deku's sub voice. So, yeah, that's why I picked it subbed. I heard the dub version is pretty good too, but me personally, I'm just sticking with the subbed. So, yeah. In regards to sub versus dub, I don't care for the whole thing of subs versus dubs. The fact that there's a versus in between this is just stupid. I find it retarded. If you like something in sub more, good for you. If you like something in dub more, good for you. Why does there have to be an argument relating to that? I don't know. To me, I always thought that was the dumbest thing ever. If you like it sub, leave it like that. If you like it dub, stop trying to antagonize people over what version they prefer more. It's stupid and immature. Like, really. So, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, because I had a few people talking about how I watch certain things dubbed over subbed, even though it doesn't sound as good. Look, it sounds good to me, and that's all I care about. Got it? Anyway, oh yeah, so I will talk about Acnologia and his mindset because I'm not gonna lie to you, he has a more kind of vengeful mindset while allowing that vengeful toxicity, however you say it, toxic like personality, influence him throughout his entire life, that he knows nothing but carnages. He's even making up excuses calling Natsu and the rest of the Dragon Slayers dragons. Bro, they are not dragons. They are humans that were given the powers of dragons. Well, minus Natsu. Natsu is not human. He's a demon. He's worse. So, yeah. Well, maybe that's what's ultimately going to F up Acnologia. Simply because Natsu is a demon. He's not a human. Mixed with Dragon Slayer magic. Plot twist. What if every technique Natsu has been using up to this very point has never been magic but curses? It's like, how can I use this? Let's use the Naruto. This is how I like to use it. The Naruto Sage Mode theory. You know Naruto's Sage Mode is not really normal chakra. It's Sage chakra, right? Or Naruto's Nine Tails cloak. That's demon chakra, not human chakra. There's nature chakra, human chakra within ourselves, and then demon chakra. So now let's convert that into magic. Regular ether nano magic from humans. Demonic curses from demons. Demons don't use magic, they use curses. And then what's it called? Is there any other form of magic? Ether nano normal magic, curses. I don't think there's any other forms. I think that's it. Or would you call Demon Slayer magic another form of ether nano magic? Or does it all root the same way? So yeah, the point is, Natsu uses curses. What happens every single time he calls these techniques of his magic techniques? He's like, I'm using Fire Dragon Iron Fist. Really, it's Fire Dragon Iron Fist mixed with curse essence. Maybe the curse essence is what's going to screw up Acnologia, since Acnologia is confirmed to consume all forms of magic, but curses are not magic. I'm assuming that would work anyway. I'm not sure. Maybe that would explain why this technique is gonna... But if that were the case, then... No, that makes no sense. Because if that were the case, Acnologia would have been eaten... Acnologia wouldn't be able to eat all of Natsu's techniques, but it shows he has. So that's proof that he is using magic. Unless for some weird example toward the end when he barely learns how to use curses, and because Natsu has never used curses. And I will have to say this, do you guys think Natsu is capable of learning curses? And if he does, like, would that really hold any real significance to how he fights people or the duration of the series on future enemies? I'm talking about, since I know we're at the end of this series anime, but there's still a 100-year quest. Maybe on the 100-year quest they touch more upon that. Because once again, even though Natsu does use his magic, he's still a demon, so I still think curses can be something he can use. He's eaten curses before. Huh. Not, well, no, wait, hold up. Natsu has only been able to eat curses because Natsu is a demon, so that kind of makes sense. So, anyway, the point that I was trying to get at is, do you think it's possible for Natsu to utilize his Dragon Slayer magic with his curses? And if he can, does that really make a huge difference in how he fights his enemies? Let me know in the comment section below. That does count as a question, by the way. I guess we'll move on to question 2 because I'm already 14 minutes into this video. Let me think. Since we're heading toward the end of Fairy Tail, for you guys, if you were to come up with another method to take down Acnologia, what would it be? And you can choose either one. You can choose either his astral form, or should I say his rift form, his physical form, or rift, physical, or both. If you can think of another way to take out Acnologia, what would it be, and explain to me why? Once again, though, this is just us theorizing. We're not 100% sure if this would work, because after all, ultimately that's the author's decision. So it's just a theory. It's just something fun we can talk about. So yeah, guys, that's it from me. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. It really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Once again, one more episode. Just one more episode. Still bothers me a little bit, but once again, I'm still happy we have some work from Hiro Mashima that we can look forward to. Well, at the same time, we got the game, baby. Can't wait for that. So yeah, guys, that's it for me. Peace.